Hey everyone, Kayley here with these 3 effortless looking hairstyles that are perfect for any occasion, especially Valentine's Day, which is coming up soon. I have a couple here, so no matter what you're doing on Valentine's Day, I think there might be something for you. And I'm going to start everything off with these kind of bombshell inspired tousled curls. I'm going to start off as always by protecting my hair from the heat with this Paul Mitchell spray. It does a really good job of protecting my hair, but it also adds hold so the curls last longer. Then I'm going to be using my NuMe Lustrum Set, and I'm going to grab the 1-inch attachment from that set. I think this one is great for getting those kind of PC defined curls, and so I think this is a good one for everybody to go with. So I'm going to pop that in and go ahead and get that started. The way that we're going to curl the hair is actually by taking the most random sections that you possibly can. So I'm starting off with this kind of middle of the road section, like it's a good average section. I'm going to wrap it away from my face, and then I'm going to hold it in my hand for just a couple seconds and let it go. Then I'm going to grab a completely different size section for my next piece. So I'm grabbing a very tiny little section, and I'm actually going to be curling it toward my face. So basically what I'm trying to do is make sure that every time I curl, it's like a snowflake. It's different than every other curl on my head, and that ends up giving you the most natural, most tousled look. So you can see here I'm taking a little bit of a bigger section, and now I'm curling away from my face. I'm also not sectioning at all. This is all about grabbing random sections, and I think because you end up grabbing random sections, it actually goes a lot faster. So basically that's all I do, is just make sure that I have very snowflake curls so that they all look extremely different. And I think when it's all done, it ends up looking really, really great. So I totally love this method, and I think it's really user-friendly because you don't have to be particular at all. So it's a great one for those of you guys that like to just curl your hair and go. So I'm finishing up this side, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on the other side. So just going through and curling really randomly in different directions with different sizes until it's all done. And now it's time to tousle the curls. So go ahead and throw them over your head and just shake them around to break up that ringlet formation that they're in. Now, even though dry shampoo is just for oil control, I like to use it for volumizing and texturizing my hair. So I'm applying it to my roots to add a bit of volume, and I'm actually letting it go through the ends a little bit to give it some texture as well. This helps you to get some texture to your hair without any product feel. And now I'm massaging the ends of my hair to go ahead and tousle them even more. This does add a little bit of messiness to the hair, but I like that. If you're not as much of a fan of that kind of tousled messy look, just skip this step and you'll still have nice pretty waves. Then I'm just spritzing my hair with a bit of hairspray and scrunching it. This helps to further define the curls and add a bit of hold. My curls do tend to last really well with this curling iron anyway, but you always want to make sure that you have as much hold as possible, especially if you're going on a date or anything. So that is it for the bombshell inspired curls. And now onto our flirty ponytail. I can see this being perfect for anything from like the movies to a sports game, or even with a cute little black dress for a nice night out. I'm gonna grab the 1¼ inch iron for these curls, but you could also use the tapered wand. The tapered wand is gonna give you more beachy curls, whereas the 1¼ inch is gonna give you more loose waves. And I'm gonna go with the loose waves. So I'm actually doing the exact same curl pattern that I did before. So I'm just doing random curls all over my head until all of my hair is curled. And this is just giving me a nice, gentle wave. You can always go for a tighter curl if that's more your thing. You could also do this on second day curls if you kind of prefer to not have to curl your hair before the ponytail. If you have naturally wavy hair or second day curls, they'll work really well for this as well. So once all of this hair is curled, I am ready to go. Before we move on to the ponytail, I wanted to show you guys how the 1¼ inch iron curls look, because they're more loose and a little bit more free flowing than the 1-inch curls. So I thought I would just show you the difference so you can pick out which one would be best for you. And now let's move on to the ponytail. I'm actually going to split my hair in half from the ears up, and then I'm going to make a ponytail with that top section of hair. So basically, you want to make sure that when you do this, the front is nice and loose. So I'm just going to run my fingers through it to make sure everything is tousled and not pulled back too tightly. And then I'm just going to go ahead and secure everything with an elastic. Then once that's done, we're going to throw the ponytail over our head and make a ponytail with the hair that's left underneath it. I'm doing 2 ponytails for a couple of reasons. First of all, it helps your ponytail to look a little bit longer, and second of all, it helps your ponytail to look thicker. And it's just helpful to make a more statement-y ponytail when you do it this way than if you were to do just one ponytail holder. So once you've done that second ponytail, flop the second one down, and you should have them fairly close together. They should only be about 1 inch apart. Don't go too crazy here. And now to be a little bit sneaky and cover up those bands, we're gonna take a large section of hair and wrap it around the base of your ponytail. That way you can't tell that there's 2 different ponytails. It just makes it look like you have really, really ridiculously thick, long, luscious hair. Once you've wrapped it around, just pin it in place with a couple of bobby pins and you are done with your ponytail. It's actually super simple, but it looks really great and it kind of makes a statement. And finally, we have our romantic hairstyle, which we obviously need for Valentine's Day. I think this one is just so sweet and so ladylike. You're going to start out by taking a large section of hair from in front of your ears on either side, and we're going to use these sections to make the half updo. And just so you know, the curls that I'm wearing for this hairstyle, I did with a 3/4 inch attachment from the NuMe Lustrum Set. I just took really big pieces, but I did the exact same curling method that I did the rest of the video, so I didn't want to show you that all over again. Anyway, so now that you have your two big sections from the front, you're going to pull them back into a half up ponytail. And I'm just using a clear elastic to secure both pieces back in the center of my head. And now you're going to create a topsy tail by flipping the ponytail of your half updo through just a couple of times. Basically just flip it around until you see twist forming on either side of your elastic. Then to soften the twists up just a little bit, give them a little bit of a tug right along the twist, and you can see that kind of opens it up and makes it look much more loose and romantic. Then grab the ponytail from your half updo and a little bit of extra hair, twist it very loosely, and then create a little bun right there on top of your elastic. Once you have that bun formed the way that you want it, go ahead and pin it in place a couple of times. Once you have the bun pinned, your hairstyle is done. I love this one because I think it's so sweet and feminine and romantic. You could wear this for so many different occasions. It does not have to be on Valentine's Day. And you can wear it with a lot of different curls if you have some that you like better. And that is it for today's Valentine's Day inspired hairstyles. Remember that you are valuable and important no matter who you're with on Valentine's Day, and it's all just about having fun and having a great day, even if it's just on your own. If you want to try out some of my favorite hot tools, you can go on the NuMe site and use code CHOCOLATEBOX for 40% off the site, or My Valentine to get any wand for $49. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try it out. Always send me pictures if you do, because it makes my day and I love seeing your recreations. I also really love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.